I know this sounds crazy, but real estate agents really are adding 27,000 a month in just 30 days using AI. And in this video, I'm going to show you how that's exactly possible. If you stick around until the end, you'll see the full process that's helping agents add 10,000, 20,000, even 50,000 months without cold calls, Zillow, or waiting on referrals. But here's the thing, if you miss even one of these steps, it's not going to work. Think of it kind of like a combination lock. You need all three numbers in the right order or the lock will never open. And that's why you've got to stay with me until the end. A couple years ago when my family's real estate team was struggling, I never would have thought this was possible. Before we dive in, my name is Isaiah Bruce. I grew up in a real estate family and I work directly with agents every day to help them grow and scale their businesses using these exact systems that I'm about to show you. So what I'm about to share with you is tested in the field, not theory. My dad had to leave town for 6 months of the year, right when things were looking tough. Instead of falling apart, we tried something new. And in that time, we added an additional $160,000 in commissions. And that's when we learned something very important. You can actually build trust with people online, even if you've never met them. Since then, this process has grown. In the last 4 weeks alone, as you can see from some of these agents, it's brought in over $200,000 in extra closings. Our family business went through the same struggles most agents face, waiting for referrals, chasing leads, wasting hours in a CRM, or paying companies that promised big results but didn't deliver. Once we had the right process, everything changed. And the best part is it doesn't take a big team or tons of money. I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this because I want you to know this is something you can do. And in this video, I'm going to break it down into simple steps so you can walk away knowing exactly how to do it yourself. If our family team could turn things around while my dad was gone, you can too. So let's jump in. Here's the process to get more clients and grow your real estate business. So step one is getting opportunities at scale, getting traffic leads at scale. Here's the thing. Every year, about 125 million real estate leads are created, but only 4 to 6 million homes actually sell. And that means about 25 agents are fighting for the same house. The old way is to buy leads from Zillow, pay for recycled contacts, or just sit around waiting for referrals. But honestly, that's like trying to fish in a pond where 25 other people are throwing their lines. So the better way is to create your own leads with ads and play a different game, which I'll get to in a little bit in step 3. You don't need to be a tech wizard to get this set up. There are many videos online. Think of it kind of like planting seeds in a garden though. If you plant seeds you know that will grow, you'll have food on the table. With ads, you plant seeds that you already know work and what you can do is you can go to the ad library and model agents that are having success by running ads that are currently working. If an agent has been running the same ad for years on end, months on end, that means it's working for the most part. And with these kinds of ads, you plant seeds that you already know will sprout and work, because if other agents are running them currently and have been running them for years on end or months on end, you get to shortcut their success. Do this over and over and iterate on those ads and you'll find even more winners, and you'll never have to wonder where your next client is coming from. Step 2, without the next step that I'm going to explain, all of this is really worthless. And many times I see agents that have leads but can't get appointments from those leads, and so they're really wasting money month after month. So the second step is qualifying those opportunities. Now that you've got seeds planted, but not every seed grows the right way. Now that you've got seeds planted, that's great, but not every seed grows the right way. Some need water and sunshine, some need more than less, and leads are the exact same way. Most agents call once or twice and then give up, but studies show that by the 6th try, you've got more than a 90% chance of actually making contact in comparison to just one. With one, it's only really a 30% chance to make contact. And if you respond within 3 minutes, you're almost 4 times more likely to actually convert the client. But here's the thing, and here's the key. We don't want to treat every lead the same. But the problem with this is not a lot of real estate agents have the resources and time of day to make this happen. So you have a few options. Here's one of the keys. Don't treat every lead the same. Spend your time on the top 20% who are most likely to move forward. Think of it like sorting fruit. You pick out the ripe apples to eat now and let the green ones sit until they're actually ready. You do need a consistent way to do this. You can set up a lead form and qualify them based on their time frame, home search criteria, and stuff of that nature. Or you can use new AI tools and systems that essentially do all of this for you. There are now many AI systems out there that qualify, talk to, and warm up your leads. This is something we specialize in, but really there are many out there. You really just need an AI agent to keep your green apples warm and ripening while you focus on the ripe ones. That way you're only spending time on people who are actually ready to buy or sell and transaction ready. But even if we have qualified buyers and sellers, the reality is they could still go with another agent if we're not there to convert them or we haven't built enough trust when they are transaction ready. So without this next step, really, again, you're wasting money on all these CRMs, all these leads, and all these conversion systems and mechanisms without this next one. So here's the big thing. 72% of buyers and 81% of sellers actually go with the first agent they talk to. And this is statistical. You can look this up. That means if you're not first, you're kind of last. So how do you make sure you're first? By staying in front of these people. Well, we've come up with a way to basically artificially create this first meeting or interview with the prospect. We do this by using retargeting ads that make sure your name and face keep popping up. We then lead them to a bottom of funnel video sales letter, which is basically an in-depth video that goes over your authority, why you're the best person to actually help them buy or sell a home, and really just demonstrating the value of working with you as a real estate agent, which is something that not a lot of agents do in the consultation process. But even if they do execute it in the consultation, it's not with perfect delivery every single time. And this video sales letter is how we do that, and how we keep, and the retargeting ads are what keep it in front of people, whether they're on the toilet, in their car, or in bed ready to go to sleep. Your video sales letter is staying in front of them and top of mind. And what this does is it actually creates referral-like business that comes inbound to us. It really just takes a one-call consultation process to make the decision simple to work with you. So instead of being one of 25 agents and playing the lead generation Zillow game, you can come at it from a different angle. Think of it like a race. If you show up to the starting line before everyone else, you're almost guaranteed to win, so that by the time the client actually talks to you, they already feel like they know and trust you. And once you put all these three steps together, generating, qualifying, and converting, now you've got a process that builds trust, proof, and confidence at scale. And again, this isn't about buying more leads. It's about making the most of the ones you already have. And this is the problem with the real estate industry, is many agents are lead junkies, just trying to satisfy that itch, but really that's not the problem. We need full sales systems, not lead systems. And that's the exact process, and that's how our family's team and other agents using this 3-pillar system and these same steps are actually consistently adding 300,000 in GCI or on their way to, without wasting money on bad leads or burning out. If you want to grow, this is the right model. Plant the seeds, sort out the ripe fruit, and again, get to the starting line first. So if you're ready to see these kinds of results for yourself, here's what to do next. Book a call with me. On the call, we'll walk through how to install this exact system into your business and this exact infrastructure. We'll install it step by step, completely risk-free. There's no big commitments, no long-term contract. Just a simple way to test drive this process in your market and see if it works for you. So if you'd like to stop guessing, stop buying bad leads, and finally have a predictable way to add 10, 20, even $50,000 months, click the link below and schedule time. It's risk-free and it could change the way you do real estate forever. My name's Isaiah and I'll see you guys in the next video.